Okay, hello all the crazy people out there. My name is Dragonite. Welcome back to Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. This is the Valor Lakefront. This is the lake where Azelf lives. Let's see. In a time long ago, Team Galactic, if I recall it correctly, had a bit of fun with this lake, in the form of a galactic bomb, and they caused a bit of damage to the local ecosystem. But it all seems to be well now, and the lake is back, and I'm sure that once I finish refreshing my repel, I can pick up Team 25 Thunder. And, alright, let's go into the, cave and see if we can... Oh, there's more space to land on. Doesn't seem like there's any items here, though. We'll go into the cave, and we will try and catch ourselves an Azelf. Okay, so... I have decided that before I take too many steps forward, I will, go and teach Thunder Wave, which TM is that? TM 73? These are not sorted by number. I believe it's TM 73 is Thunder Wave. Do I not have Thunder Wave? Guess we can also sort it by name. I thought I had Thunder Wave. I do not have Thunder Wave. Wow. Alright, I guess we won't be doing that. Let's see. That could make things a little bit difficult, because Azelf's defenses are much lower than Uxie's, and I don't trust myself to be able to, throw off a discharge and possibly paralyze you that way without KOing you in one shot, especially if you're just going to be level 50. Let's see. I have not healed since the last time. I think I will throw Hypatia into the leadoff, because again, 4 times resisting Psychic, which is your stab move, and I can do little bits of damage with things like Gyro Ball and with extra sensory. So let's do this. Oh, Azelf. Azelf is probably the lake guardian that sees the most. Did I not confirm switching? Oh, whatever, I guess not. Azelf is probably the lake guardian that sees the most use in competitive, because it's the offensive one. Mesprit probably sees the least. Uxie probably sees the middle, unless things have changed since like the days of Gen 6 when that was more or less the case. Pokemon that are sort of a jack of all trades, master of none, tend to not rise very high in the tier list. Although sometimes they will have an interesting move set that they can do interesting things with, but I don't believe that's the case for Mesprit. Anyway, you're going to imprison me. Is that going to prevent me from using extra sensory? It is. Alright, that is fabulous. Let's Gyro Ball you. And you're just going to use Imprison again. That makes sense. Thanks, Azelf. Alright, that did a little more than half. Let's see. What else do I have that will do small amounts of damage? I mean, there's always, like, Mach Punch. I could always just Mach Punch you. And, that's a resisted hit. It's not very strong to begin with, although Infernape's, physical attack is quite considerable. But, let's see. Psychic shouldn't... Never mind, I was gonna say Psychic shouldn't take me down in one hit. That was a critical. That probably wouldn't have taken me down in one hit if that wasn't critical. Sorry, Archimedes. Let's go with the old strategy of, of just Grass Knotting you then. The Lake Guardians are not very heavy at the best of times. Alright, I can do that probably twice more. Yeah, I somehow don't think that's gonna affect me. I could not care less if you also have the screens, which I don't think you do, because why would you? Because you're an Azelf. And, Grass Knot and, Dazzling Gleam are not really things that you would carry around. Okay. Not going to risk doing that again. But, it is Pokeball time. So I have 48 Ultra Balls now, 3 Premier Balls. As with before, I'm going to start out with Premier Balls just to get them out of my inventory. Yeah, I'm not expecting the Premier Balls to do it. And, alright. So normally I would say that, and I started to complain about this back when I did Pokemon Sword last year, but by all accounts, just chucking Pokeballs at legendaries should feel like something that is just an absolutely grindy thing that video games should not be subjecting us to in 2022, but there's still a nagging part of me in the back of my mind that says, like, the balancing act of trying to wear you down to low enough HP, preferably with a status, where it will be easier to catch things, while also, like, managing to stay alive and also trying to induce status and other catch rate buffs is kind of interesting in its own way. Although with that said, trying to catch all, like, the roaming legendaries and whatever in Pokemon Sword was a very, very big pain in the neck. Are we really going to? No, I didn't think so. Okay. You are going to take down the Mr. Mime. And I think I'm going to switch back into Hypatia and let her be a bit of a mainstay in this fight, because 4 times resisting Psychic. Have you been using the, what would it be, Nasty Plot to raise your special attack? I haven't really been paying attention, and if that's the case, that's kind of annoying. Alright, 2 shakes. Not quite as good as 3 shakes, but definitely better than 1 shake. Alright, I don't think you've been using Nasty Plot, because if you had, that would have done a lot more damage. If you were at +2 or +4 or something. I'm pretty sure Yuxi learns Amnesia for special defense, Azelf learns Nasty Plot for a special attack, and Mesprit learns Calm Mind for both. Pretty sure that's how it goes. Alright, so out of lack of better things to talk about, or not talk about, I think, as before, we are going to be starting to speed things up and play music. So whatever I end up going with, in terms of that, I hope you enjoy it. Alright, finally! That did take longer to catch than Yuxi, but regardless, we have ourselves an Azelf. And Darwin and Faraday have gained levels. That's cool. Franklin and Archimedes are kind of dead. I should probably actually go back to the Pokemon Center after this fight, which I did not do the last time. So, you're going to be added to our Pokedex. I am not going to be nicknaming you. This is officially the last Pokemon in the Center Dex that I have to see. I would kind of like to go catch Mesprit, even though roaming legendaries typically annoy me, just to round out the trio, but it feels like the right thing to do. I believe what I have to do is, like, try to bait out the roaming legendary. Do I have the map? I have to try and, like, bait out the roaming legendary into appearing by, like, running around in the tall grass on a route with a repel up, so as to keep the lower level Pokemon away for a while, and then, like, if that doesn't work, go to another route, try again. At least that's the way it worked in the past. I don't know if things have changed. And, the more I'm talking about this, the less I want to do it. I'll decide between now and the next video. So, regardless of what I end up doing, I hope you all enjoyed that, and I will see you all later.